Okay, I'm already hearing some good things about this demo, so let's check it out. Okay, so there's a companion app. You can do a face scan. I might try it. Okay. I tried the face scan. That does not work. Let's continue. Option.
This is the new wave, where things have evolved. The game ain't the same as it once was. This is NBA Live. Here, you can be the one and shine like the league's best. Anybody can get shook or dunked on or crossed up. And your newfound control over your strength, skills, and style is a beautiful thing. So do you want to be the one or the one who gets left behind? You have the ability to dominate on both ends of the court. It's all in your hands now. But remember this, the path to being the greatest, being the one, does not stop at the NBA. The game continues in the playgrounds, the schools, and the local gyms. This is where every real player developed their love for the game, where they paid their dues, earned their reps, and rode their own wave. From pickup games at the Rucker, to Pro-Am games at the Drew, to the bright lights of the NBA. The paths to greatness are limitless. And trust me, this game ain't the same. Are you ready to be the one?
Got him. Okay, I'm playing this like 2K, but this is live. I do combos. Hello, too. No way. Westbrook. Nah. I gotta get used to these controls. Oh, the game looks good. Looks better than I thought it would. Damn. What'd I do? Oh. How can I set a pick? What? Yeah, I'll check it out. MC Buckets. Oh! Give me that ball. Got it. Katie, don't play in the Drew. LeBron don't play in the Drew League. Gotta figure out how I can do the dribbling combinations. Oops. Good shot. Good.
Now you see the difference? You ready to be the one?
Maybe. Okay. Game's not bad. Triangle.
The Houston Rockets.
I'm picking a team now. how to play.
Start creating your look. If you haven't already done so, download the GameFace HD app. Scan yourself and get your face in the game. Now it's time to decide what kind of player you want to be. First, let's choose your player type. Guard, wing,
Point
or
shooter.
big.
What?
Now,
A
let's
wing.
define your style of play. This will determine the impact you have on the court. Now, it's time to choose your
Defender.
player's height and weight. Every choice you make here will affect your player's physical capabilities, both good and bad. So choose wisely before you lock in.
250. Damn, 6'6", 250. It's too big. Oh, my strength went up.
Yeah, you could copy paste me, but you cannot replace me. It's not creative, yeah, so we is not related. Whole squad feeling godly lately. Yeah, I'm a god, that's a mommy
I'll
raised me.
be
Yeah, they tryna violate me, tryna
210.
be king like babe, yeah. You could copy paste me, but you cannot replace me. This flow cool, yeah, probably, maybe. I'm shining, I'm raining, they tryna shade them. And y'all constantly, and mine probably be training. And I'm obviously obligated, but the flow's got Nas, even nauseated, yeah. Yeah, see me in the city, say what's up, yeah. Everybody know I'm showing love, yeah. Same time I be showing love, yeah. I do what I want, whatever I want. I wanna one, yeah. I wanna one, yeah. something when it's said and done, they undiscovered up and comers. I want them hunters in abundance, honey, unless you Wonder Woman, I don't want a woman. I never won, it made me wonder why. Been at the bottom like an underline. Today my mama cried a dozen times, my little cousin might another crime. But who am I to say was right or wrong? I live my life and then I write a song. I could've put my pain in styrofoam, instead I poured it in a microphone. Yeah, see me in the city, say what's up. Yeah.
Like millions of other kids, you dreamed of one day being in the NBA. You wanted to be a star, and someday to rise above and become the greatest to ever play. You dreamed of being the one. But the road to stardom is never easy. There are obstacles, injuries, and disappointments. Adversity is universal. It can happen to anyone at any time. And one day, it happened to you. You went from being a guaranteed lottery pick to a kid who may never even play college ball again.
Now look, it's always bad to hear about injuries, especially to college kids, of course.
Yeah.
But Stephen A. Smith, this one is particularly disheartening because we are two weeks into the season and one of the top NBA prospects in the country goes down potentially with a season-ending injury, a knee injury. That's a killer.
I couldn't agree more. When I heard he was carried off the floor today, all you can do is find yourself hoping that he'll make it back. That's the bottom line. But my heart goes out to him because I didn't expect this. This is a devastating injury. It's never good to have something like this happen to you.
The team doctor broke the news. Torn ACL, sprained MCL, and a torn meniscus. Surgery was scheduled, but your game will likely never be the same. At the 2016 NBA draft, your name is still mentioned. Not as a prospect, but as a cautionary tale.
Now, there's another huge story in this year's draft. A record number of underclassmen, 30 of them, undrafted. And I hope, anyway, that this is a lesson, this serves as an example to college players. I'm not talking about the ones who are genuinely one-and-dones, the guys you know are going to be lottery picks. I mean the rest of them. They're not sure shots. You're not sure they're going to be lottery picks. Don't just use the college system for a year thinking you're going to bounce. It doesn't work like that. If you don't have the talent, it doesn't work. You got to be cultivated in the system.
Please. There you go again with your blanket generalizations. You know how you are, oh, Max. The woe is me. Oh, my Lord. I can't take it. I just can't take it. It's a case-by-case basis. You can't just blanketly decide this should not be one-and-dones or this should be one-and-dones. You got to go on a case-by-case basis. Some dudes deserve to be one-and-dones. Some people don't. It's on a case-by-case basis.
And that is my point. Thank you for making it for me. Every kid thinks they're the exception to the rule. And members of the media like, Stephen A. Smith, are encouraging these kids to come out early.
Look, Max, bottom line is this. You got to take this into consideration. You had two dudes. They were called the Height brothers. Now, you had Nick Howard. This kid had a lot of promise. What does he do? He goes to college. Very uneventful first year, no doubt. The second year, he was pretty good. Here's the problem. The NBA, it's not about pretty good. You need to be great on the collegiate level, on the prep level, in summer leagues and what have you, in order for you to get the stature that you deserve. That's the bottom line. If pretty good ain't good enough to be that stud NBA.
That's exactly my point.
Let me finish. There's another example. I did say the Height brothers. I wasn't talking about one individual. I was talking about two. What happens? One and done in a different way. 1 year, one ACL injury later, and look where he's at now. His future is clearly uncertain. So you got to take advantage of that opportunity because you never know when an injury is going to cost you everything.
Stephen A., listen to yourself. Listen to yourself for a second. You give one argument for why a kid should come out early, a one-and-done situation. I can give you 30 arguments this morning alone why they should stay in school. And now you have to wonder what a kid like Nick Howard, who has given up his college eligibility, does next. What does he do next?
First of all, don't sweat the technique. The argument, or one argument, as long as it's strong enough, that's all that matters. That's number one. Number two, the Height brothers was something special. They need to get back to playing together. My sources are telling me the ACL injury has been completely healed. So go on a Pro-Am circuit, go in summer leagues, do what you got to do to get back on the court together, to remind everybody of what you once were. Because once you pull that off, the sky's the limit. That's what they need to do. Get back to playing ball together, because when people see what you can do as one, the other arguments don't really matter. Like I said, don't sweat the technique.
Experience points. Small skill point to upgrade your skills. I did catch Stephen A. Mr. Howard. I'm ready.
This is New York City, the mecca of basketball. The original Rucker League began here in 1947. 9 years later, the tournament found a permanent home uptown at PS 156 Playground. Those early Rucker days showcased talents like Lou Alcindor, Will DeStilt, and Earl DePearl. It's also where Julius Erving became the Doctor. In 1974, the park was respectfully renamed Holcomb Rucker Park in honor of the tournament founder. Now, many have influenced the growth of the Rucker since, but none more heavily than the late great Greg Marius, founder of the EBC. Many would argue that the Ruck is the birthplace of true street ball and the crossover dribble. Considering New York City's penchant for flashy guard play, there are few who can challenge that. After the legendary exploits of Rucker alumni like Rod Strickland, Rafer Alston, and Kyrie Irving, it goes without saying that getting crossed up or banged on can happen to anybody at any given moment here. It's no wonder that this unassuming uptown playground has become the most widely recognized street ball court in the world. Rucker Park, Harlem.
Okay. Good. Good defense. Good shot. Got him. Come on. There you go. Foul. Good block. Got him. Oh. Good. Go. Clutch.
Play of the game.
Look at my clutch sock. Swish. I thought that was Lance Stevenson. I wasn't sure. Okay, how can I leave?
United States in fear. London know I'm a phantom. South Korea knows I'm here. Posted, planet without exception. Rise to your feet for this rarity. Nas a Dilla beat, the fly soliloquy of chaos. Don't make me dust it. I don't take a day off. We can have a look, bro. I book more shows than Urban Azov. Chain gang, no jail reference. I'm talking necklace. Shorty say I'm crazy, ain't messing with me. Then calls, having miss with me. Says I'm intellectually stimulating. Plus, when in the system, kitten, the yang, the benefits of being a man who capable to change it into a queen. The knots in my pocket gets a lot of hating, but the hating gets them all to watch the hustling, and the hustling gets them all to pay attention to my calculated moves, how I'm staying richin'. My what, where's, and why's has me fresh in YSL. We sell the slacks, Master Lambin, necktie so well, Boateng, Oswell jacket, a flyers. Get out your chair, the season of Nasir. The season. This is the season. The season. I am art. I am the tattoos on your arm, the wood grain in your Ferrari. I'm your chain, your charm. 7 wonders, works of God, the greatness in kids to the waterfalls and all. But the glory is his. I'm the product of your auntie recipe passed down from Big Mama. No low-carb diet is heavy. It's like that. SLS class coupe black car. Swipe that. Price tag.
Do they have
Disregard. Disregard.
Big Baller brand?
Can miss me with that. I'll be an all-black history garb. A mystery garb. Something you can't see. I'm simply the truth, and that's something you can't be. Young boy swag. I'm here today as well as the 90s. But the past, like my is behind me. Ignite. Try to bite this, get nasty nositis, arthritis when you try to write this. Axing wires.
I want the big BB. Big ball brand.
Not stressing, I'm surviving. It's funny when I catch texting and driving. Who questions and penalizes them? One day they have their caught and we'll be trying them. Hey yo, it's love for Detroit, Motown, Motor City, Dilla lives on. It's like he wrote it with me. The Luther Ingram sample compliments my rhyme so well. Slacks by none other than YSL. Matching the St. Laurent, some flyers. Hands in the air, the season of Nasir. The season. This is the season. The season.
I do like the gorillas. Yeah.
It's just the first leaf falling from the tree.
I want to play it.
I'ma be here to the spring.
Yeah. Oh well. 2 Chainz. Alright. I'm going to sleep, but this game's pretty good so far. It's not bad. I still prefer 2K, but this game's pretty good. Especially for $40. I'll say it's worth getting if you want to pick up NBA Live this year. It's worth checking out.